How's it going, everybody? Martin with Belvoro. In today's video we're going to be reviewing this mop and bucket set from ADICOM, which I believe has two separate chambers for dirty and clean water. I had a mop like this in the past that broke after not too long, but it wasn't from this company, it was from a different company, and that was a few years ago. So my floors are pretty dirty. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got dogs, so they get dirty like every day. The Roomba just vacuumed everything up, so now we need to mop to get it clean. And I figured, well, let's test this mop out and see how it does. So let's get it open and see what's in there. Probably a bucket and a mop, if I had to guess. Alright, so we've got a manual, user manual, that we can kind of look through real quick. Just pause it where you need to. Alright. The other side. This does have a feature, I think you can like rinse the mop or something like that, or it's something on it that's electric. I know that much. So that separates it from the one I had in the past. Here's our bucket. This thing open. Probably said it in the instructions. I was just looking it up. There was a bunch of stuff in here, so. Oops. Let's just lift out. This power button. Alright, let me refer back to the instructions so I can figure out how to take this out. Okay, so nothing in the instructions show this top little black piece that come out, so it does say though that this goes inside here. And I'll just finagle the rest of the pieces they're putting here out. Is it all the same? We have a microfiber mop pad, two of them. And there's the base of the mop. And here is a USB-C cable to charge it. It's pretty cool. But this microfiber material is very, very soft. Doesn't seem to have any like scrubbers on it, so depending on the type of floor, if you got wood floors, this is probably going to be great. If you got tile floors and you want to get something that has little scrubbies on them. I'm going to get these things together. It just looks like they all just screw together. We'll do that off camera. And then we'll get this thing filled up with some water and test it out. It does come with a mop pad already on there, so it looks like you get 3 total. So, not bad. Alright, got all the pieces screwed together, like so. And the mop pad, it looks like, to disassemble, it's got these little keys on it. Turn them this way, and I think the whole thing comes out. Yep, yeah, the whole plate comes out, which it is Velcro, so you don't really need to do that. But it is cool that you can. Alright, so next thing is we're going to fill this thing up with water, see how it works, and test it out. So it doesn't say how much water to put in, so I'm just going to fill it up to it's nearly full. So that's the clean water tank, and then the dirty water tank's on this side with the little auto wash feature. If you decide to turn it on, you can leave it off so it just scrapes. I'm going to probably put some Pine Sol in here, get it smelling good, and then we'll get to cleaning. Alright, so one thing that's pretty cool about this thing is it's on wheels. And if you got like highly polished wood floors, you're going to want to be mindful of that. They are hard plastics, so they could scratch, but I don't. It just rolls around, that's nice. And it's only this part's filled with water, so I do have a cedar mop. I think it's great, but they use more water. This uses less water if you need to be water conscious of how much water you use. I think that would be good. And on this other side, make sure that's in view. Yep. Yeah, this is the power button to turn it on. So let's test it out, see how it works. Alright, move this kind of back here a little bit. Trying to make sure it's still in shot. There we go. Alright. So we dunk the mop in here. Get it nice and wet. Now it doesn't go down all the way. Not the best like right now, I don't know. And then I'm guessing we just, how do I get the extra water off? Push it in this here? Yeah, that's not right. I gotta look at the instructions again because I'm used to dunking it on the other side to get the water off, but that's supposed to rinse it or something. Let me see. Alright, I guess you do dunk it in there. It does seem kind of redundant. Maybe even a little wasteful, but that's alright. It is rinsing it with water when it goes through. You can hear that. I get all the excess water out, so that's just something I'll have to live with. So let's clean this section right here. Now, the thing I noticed about this pole is moving it side to side, got a lot of flex. But going this way, you're gonna want to go back and forth, definitely. I'll try to get it side to side. Let's see how dirty just this part of the floor is. Alright, how dirty is that? Got a little bit of grub on there. See, it's kind of discolored already. So let's rinse before we dunk it back in the dirty water. I got it the wrong way. Looks a lot cleaner. And I just realized, I'm a dummy. There's no need to dunk it in this side. There's no need to dunk it inside. You just through here every time because it's spraying clean water out from in here onto the mop and rinsing it and cleaning it off. So you only need this side. Duh, God. Let me clean another dirty portion of the floor and we'll come back and see how good we can get this clean. Alright, let's clean the kitchen out. You can see it's darkened it up a lot more. How discolored it is, especially around the edges. Let's see how it cleans. That's just one pass. Still a little dirty. Did clean it a lot more. Let's do another pass. Looks a lot better. So 2 passes gets it clean enough to keep going. Still plenty of water left in here. Didn't use that much, as you can see. I think it's enough to get the whole floor of my house done. So, not bad. Not bad. Few criticisms, which I'll talk about. I do wish the pole material was a little bit more robust and rugged. Didn't flex as easily, or a collapsible one. That would have been nice. You do have to kind of scrub the floor with this, so if you don't have that kind of strength, then I wouldn't suggest getting something like this. But just for like regular cleaning, keeping up with your house, it works pretty good, and I do like that it rinses the mop off. Spray, puts clean water in it, rinses it off. It's got this scraper to catch any crap that might be stuck to your mop, kind of catches in this basket that you can go throw in the, throw the debris in the trash and rinse it off after. So not bad. But anyways, and if you're wondering why the water is brown, that's because the Pine Sol has a brown tint to it, so it makes the water look brown. But it is clean. But yeah, for $60, not too expensive. See how long it lasts. I'll probably use this as my regular mop for a while, and I do like the little drain feature it's got on the side right here. Just remember to keep that plugged, otherwise it's not going to be great. But yeah, anyways, I got my house to clean. I appreciate you all checking this out. I'll put a link to it on Amazon below, and be sure to check it out. And let me know if there's any other mops that I should check out, maybe. But that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Have a good one.